Hi, I'm Dr. Julia.
Hi.
Good to see you, Maria. What brings you here today in my office?
My husband recommended that I try some counseling because we've been having some issues in our marriage.
What are the issues that you're facing? Stop!
Sorry, I don't know why that was funny. It's not funny. Okay, start it again.
Should we?
Just keep going. All right.
Hi, Maria.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Julia. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What brings you to my office today?
I was doing so much better last week. All right.
What?
I'm gonna breathe. I think it's the energy pill I took. I'm telling you, it's making me so funny. All right.
Okay, we'll be more energetic. Okay. Okay.
I'm so depressed. Okay. Let's start again.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm gonna get up and then sit down.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
That'll make me feel better.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi. Hello. Hi, Maria.
Hi.
Good to see you. I'm Dr. Julia.
Hi. Keep going. We'll just keep going. We'll pick the best in 5 minutes.
Okay. What brings you to my office today?
I'm here today because my husband recommended that I come here for counseling. Our marriage is not doing very well. It hasn't been doing well for years.
What makes you say so? What?
We're fighting all the time, and it's basically my fault. And I don't know what to do. I don't know how to change the behavior.
What are some things that you're doing that you don't think is causing these conflicts?
Well, I'm just very suspicious all the time, and I listen on his phone conversations, and I check his emails. I've followed him places because I don't believe that he's really going where he's going. Stuff like that.
So you don't, basically, you're not sure if he's telling you like the honest answer of when you ask him where he's going, or his emails. What are the concerns?
I just feel insecure, and I feel like he's always going to cheat on me, and he has this wonderful job, and he's very powerful, and he's very good looking, and I just feel like, I just feel like he's going to cheat on me, and so I just act very erratically, and it causes a lot of arguments because he doesn't understand why I don't trust him, but I don't trust him because he did something, and that's why.
What did he do, and when was this, the incident that happened that causes you to feel this way now?
Well, right after we had my first kid, our daughter, he cheated on me with his secretary. I found emails. Keep going.
I'm sorry.
And so, ever since that happened, I just feel like, he said he was really sorry, and he said he was stressed out about the baby, but I felt like that was when I needed him the most, and it hurt me so badly, and I can't get over it. It was 5 years ago, but I can't get over it. I have nightmares about it. It's all I think about.
And what did you do at that time when he cheated on you? What was your reaction?
I was already dealing with postpartum depression.
Yes.
And then on top of the cheating, it was just, I completely isolated myself. I gained 40 pounds. Just ate I ate a lot, and I just, it was basically, I just became very self-destructive. I wasn't the best mother probably to my daughter. My mom had to kind of take over, and he didn't really know what to do.
Oh, well, and I understand that after having a baby, it must be a difficult time because your body's going through so many changes, and at that time to also have something like this happen in your marriage, it must have. I could understand how traumatic it must have been for you. So, what beside? I know you mentioned that you've gained weight because you were eating and were in the best mother that you could be for your newborn child. But regarding um, with your husband, what did you do in that situation? Like, were you, did you see a counselor then? Were you just separated? Did you have discussions about the incident?
After he cheated,
Yes.
no, I wasn't working. I actually haven't worked for a very long time. He is, the provider, and I've basically been a housewife. And I mean, like I said, I used to be very into the home and cooking and gardening, and I was active in some clubs. And after this happened, I just fell into this depression, and I just became eating all the time. I was emotional all the time. He actually withdrew a lot from me. He started working later. Going out with his friends, and sometimes he wouldn't come home for 2-3 nights, and he would tell me, when I would get upset with him, and I'd say, I need you, why aren't you here? And he would just say, I can't stand to be around you right now.
This happened after the cheating
Right.
incident, and so obviously you're with him today. So what changed? What different? What was different that changed your mind to get back with, like, to save your marriage?
Well, he became very concerned after I gained all the weight, and I kept isolating, and it got to the point where my mother, said that she wanted to take my daughter to stay with her because she felt I wasn't present. And at that point, he kind of had an intervention with my family and said that something needs to be done. And he came to me and apologized for not being there for me. And he said, I want our marriage to work, and can we just make this? Let's try, and I'll pay for whatever type of treatment you need to get better. I miss you, and I agreed. I want to change too.
Yeah.
And so here I am.
Oh, so this is when, after you had that discussion and he apologized for you. So this is now that you're coming to therapy, and you said that the incident happened 5 or 4
It happened 5 years ago.
Okay.
And he's been trying to make it work, but I just haven't been willing, and it hasn't been till now that I'm tired of just doing nothing and just torturing him, basically. Yeah. Because that's what I'm doing. I know I'm my own worst enemy right now, and I haven't found anything that he's done to me wrong, but I almost want him to do me wrong to prove to him that I knew he would. And that doesn't make any sense, but
because you have not fully resolved. Have you tried to resolve it with him? Have a talk with him about the way you feel? And
well, he just gets mad every time we try, because he just says, why don't you just get over it? I said, I'm sorry. What else do you want? And then, he doesn't like to talk about it, and I don't know. And
well, obviously you're taking a huge step today for being here, and that you want to actually change and save your marriage and forgive your husband. So I think it's very important that I would like to see your husband here in therapy, so we can openly talk about the issues that you were unable to actually resolve, because he doesn't want to, like you said, that he's just too tired of it, or
he just feels like it was so long ago, and he doesn't understand. He just feels like, do whatever you need to do for you. I'm already over it. I paid my dues, like stop torturing me. Like I made a mistake. But I feel like I never made that mistake. Why is it okay for him to make that mistake? You know, I never cheated on him. I stayed loyal to him, even though he was, you know, traveling all the time, and you know, I just, you know, it's hurtful.
So, but you wanna save your marriage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So these some insecurities that you feel, you just wanna get over those. So we need to work on that. We need to if your husband doesn't give you any reasons to to suspect another incident of cheating, um, is it difficult for you to control?
I just worry because when he goes out of town, you know, there's times where, you know, he's in a different country and with the time change, and I don't know what and to me, the thing that hurt the most was when he did it 5 years ago. It, you know, it had gone on, you know, way before I found out. And the way that he was able to keep that secret from me is what scares me, because it's like, okay, well, if he did it once, he could do it again.
Do you communicate during the times that he's away, during his trips?
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes it's limited. Mm-hmm.
But is your marriage the same way today, like is romance present, or do you?
No, because all we do is fight about me being suspicious, you know. We don't really have any happy moments anymore, because, you know, I can't, when we start to be happy, if we go to a dinner and things are good and we're having a glass of wine, and then just something small will happen, you know, like, and it'll trigger.
So do you trigger it, your insecurities to trigger these fights?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think, does he do anything different from the way he used to do prior his cheating that doesn't make you feel as content?
No, nothing's really different. It's just that.
So is it all your fault? Is that how you feel?
I feel like it's my fault, because, I mean, I think it's his fault for doing what he did, but it's my fault for, I don't know, I can't move past it. Once I think I'm past it, it comes back. Like, we'll have, like, a night where we're so happy and we're watching movies and my daughter's with us and we're having a great time. And then just, like, we'll be watching a movie and, like, a man cheats on the wife in the movie, and then the memories come back, and then we start fighting. But I started, you know.
So, how does one of these fights, how do they start?
Like, one time we were watching a movie, and I just felt getting very upset.
Yeah.
Once I started seeing the scenario play out, and, you know, and I said, oh, you know, this is what you did to me. I can't believe, you know, guys.
And what was the answer at that point?
He goes, oh, here you go again, you know. You're never going to let me live this down.
So does he say that every time, or like over time that's what started happening, that's what he said? Maybe.
No, he always just says, you know, why are you bringing this up? You know,
has he
we're having a wonderful dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is what I get, you know.
But right after the incident happened, did he apologize for you? And what was his, like, I understand that you were upset, but how did what was his
he apologized. He said,
okay.
you know, he said that he was sorry, but he said that, you know, that he just was terrified about everything that, you know, everything. We got married very quickly, and I got pregnant very shortly after, and, you know, we're both very young, and he just didn't know he was ready to be a father or a husband. And he felt like it just happened very quickly, and he just said he didn't know how to handle it.
So did those statements, did they make you forgive him, or did you?
It made me angry. It made me very angry, because, you know, wow, it's not like I'm ready. You know, like, I was scared. You know, getting married is a big deal. You know, we both wanted it, but it was scary, and having